What is up, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? It is 1:26 in the morning when I'm recording this, so I'm gonna be a little bit quiet because I don't want to wake my neighbors with all this. No, but the Bethesda went very late today, and honestly, there was no reason for this because their whole press conference was like 30 minutes. And honestly, they had 9 pieces of items, and they were all fairly meh. So this A could have been way earlier, and B, there was really no need for them to do a press conference this year, considering, unfortunately, their 2 big games leaked. But let's go through it all real quickly, because it's like 5 seconds. They just talked a little bit about Doom and Fallout in VR. They looked awesome. They looked great. The thing I like about Fallout is, and I know this sounds like a complaint, it is the exact same game. Like, it's not like some VR experience, it's not some VR mode or some VR mission, it is the exact same game, verbatim, in VR. And I put like hundreds upon hundreds of hours in that game, so it's just like the potential of it being in VR is really bad for my social skills and interacting with people and going outside and seeing the actual sun. And then they also just briefly talked about the Elder Scrolls Online and Morrowind and how all that went. Then they went to this weird part where I should clarify, my stream internet thingy went all laggy, so I was both watching a laggy stream and then like Twitter was out of sync, and then obviously I tried reloading it a couple times, that didn't help. So I don't understand all the full details, so we'll know in the morning, but from what I could understand, they're having the Creation Club, which is basically paid mods, which are more stable, they don't affect your trophies, stuff like that, but they're made officially by Bethesda as opposed to just the other mods, which are just kind of plopped onto the marketplace, and you go with whatever. So, I mean, again, I don't mind. Again, me not being a PC player, me growing up on the consoles place, I'm fine with, okay, those are the free ones that, like, may glitch out and break my system, and then these are the paid ones that are a little more stable, or, like, again, as long as they're decent price, as long as it's, like, $2-3 and not, like, $25 for horse armor, which they did put in their thing, which is a cute little, nod, so they know what they're doing. Hopefully, I believe, I trust in them. Then they talked about the card game that's coming out. And then the one that made it for me was, we knew Skyrim was coming to Switch. We were like, oh, is it going to be, what are they going to do to make it stand out? Porting a really, really old game. Motherfucking Breath of the Wild outfit. You could play as Link with an amiibo. And they didn't really clarify, because some people thought it was mods, some people think it's amiibo, probably amiibo, but the fact that, again, like, that little detail right there made me go from A, not wanting that game, to B, buying a Switch, because, like I've been telling people, I miss Skyrim. Like, my first Bethesda game was Fallout 4, because I heard all the hype and the praise of the past games about it. I enjoyed Fallout 4, I understand people's complaints that it's more of the same, but because it was my first game, I got engrossed. I'm like, yeah, that was awesome, it was amazing. So I've been wanting to go back and play Skyrim, but it's just one of those things, like, not enough time, it's an old game, the PS3 version sucks, all that. So the fact that, so the Switch, I think, might be the perfect place, because you've got the portability factor, you've got the HD, like, update, like, everything will be all polished, no more glitches, you've got the Zelda aesthetic to it now, and like I said, the fact that you can play this big, epic RPG in bite-sized chunks, like at work, or on the bus, or wherever, so that's definitely going to help me get way more excited than I normally would for a simple PS3 or PS4 port. So yeah, so with that game, because like I said, I always wait for 3 or 4 games before I buy a console, so with Mario Odyssey, Splatoon, and or Mario Kart, and Skyrim, that's it. I am more excited for the Switch than I am for the Xbox, not like it was a big shocker, but yes, I'm really excited. I will probably not buy a Switch until Skyrim actually comes out, but still, like, looking really forward to Christmas now, because like I said, I was really wanted Mario Odyssey. It was just like, oh, I don't know, how am I gonna play this game? Like, I guess I'll have to, and now I know it's like, alright, cool, this is a done thing, I'm buying Mario Odyssey. They also talked about Dishonored 2 DLC and Quick Championships, and apparently they're getting big into esports. They're doing a $1 million prize. They talked about Evil Within 2, October 13th, glitched out again, and then Wolfenstein glitched out, but from the brief parts I saw, was funny and goofy and just silly and over the top and more that crazy Wolfenstein stuff you wanted before. But yeah, unfortunately, like I said, so there was only 9 announcements, and 2 of them were new games, and they both leaked. So it was one of those things, like, unfortunately, like, even with Nintendo switching to the directs or these like live or recorded presentations, they still are pretty tight. Like, they aren't that weak. Like, they know exactly what they are. They're like, hey, we only have a couple games, so that's why we're gonna be quick. With Bethesda, this was very much the first year, or it's like, oh, you guys really don't have anything. Okay, like, it was good. It's more just kind of, I did like the aesthetic of Bethesda Land and all that, even though I glitched out and I missed half of it. It was still a cute joke. It was very funny, and Bethesda likes to make fun of themselves, and I like the announcer, like, being a little more crass because it was at midnight, saying like, fuck yeah, those games look awesome, she's a fucking badass bitch. I much prefer that to the corporate, stuck-up synergy stuff. But yeah, unfortunately, that's really all there is to say. Fallout VR looks fantastic, but I don't have a VR headset, so that's probably just one of those future dream things. I don't care about the rest. Zelda Skyrim looks fantastic, but if it did not have Zelda specifically, I probably would not care as much. And then the rest is so a bit quicker one, but so enjoyable. Like I said, at least going out of this, I know I'm getting a Switch sooner than later, which is great because, again, like, I wasn't gonna buy a PS4 Pro, but I am kind of getting that, like, itchy trigger, like, ooh, like, I wanna buy something new. Even though I have all these games I haven't played before, even though I'm trying to go back to, like, the PS2, let's buy a new Switch system and switch it up. But yeah, so that has been the very, very brief Bethesda. I will see you guys next time, where, as a PlayStation fanboy, it's gonna be my time to shine, my time to jizz all over the walls, just all over the toys back there. Just coat the whole walls and in love and happiness that is PlayStation. And I will see you guys until then.